Hey everyone, this is Jessica Warren of Into the Warren, and I am back with another video after a bit of a break once again. A lot has been going on, but I am on my winter vacation, so I've had a little bit of time. I have no idea where I left off in my last video. I can just give you a brief update that I am an art teacher at a elementary school. I finally did get my teaching position and I'm super happy with the work that I'm doing with the kids. I have 500 students, give or take, and we've been doing some awesome art projects and hanging stuff up, and I'm getting to know a lot of people and a lot of teachers and how to be a teacher, and it's been like this whirlwind. And then of course I've got Brookie. She's growing really fast and I'm getting adjusted to that kind of life, and it's Christmas Eve on top of all of that. So it's been a wonderful journey, and I finally feel like I am where I belong and I'm doing what I should be doing in my life. And I've been crocheting and knitting in the mix. So again, I don't know where I left off in my last video that I posted a couple months ago. There was a time where I didn't do knitting and crochet because I was like exhausted trying to figure out school and getting projects ready and curriculum and writing lesson plans and just being over exhausted. But I have gotten kind of into a groove, so I've been working on some projects, and I was just going to show you a couple things and some yarn I got today and just a little update. So first thing, I think I definitely haven't put this on video, but here's one of my knitted projects that I have done recently. This is a rose Fair Isle or stranded yarn project. I just found this rose pattern on Pinterest, and I just looked at the guide and made a hat according to the guide. So it's not like a set pattern, just like my own hat shenanigans with some images that I found online. So, and it turned into this pretty nice hat, and the yarn is, it's got to be Lion Brand, like a wool acrylic blend in a worsted weight in this green and this pink. And I have no idea if I have any more of it or I would show you, but I don't. Oh, I have some green. This is the green yarn. I'm pretty sure it's Lion Brand with like a hint of wool in there. It's definitely wool. So there you go. Did that. That took some time. I didn't decrease. I just pulled through like a drawstring on the end, but I can decrease. I just kind of got lazy. So yeah. But there you go. That's a hat. And I did go to Joann's and get some, not Joann's. I went to Michael's and got some of this Woolies Thick and Quick yarn. It was on sale. It wasn't on sale by a lot, maybe a couple bucks. But I did get some. This is in the color mustard. And I got some in the color City Lights. And I got two more, but you know what? It is lost in the abyss of yarn that I have on my floor and in random places. I will say that I am proud of myself. I did get rid of a bunch of yarn to Goodwill that I knew I wasn't going to use, or it was like fun fur, or like, you know, just random smaller balls of yarn that I don't even know what they were originally, because I don't have the tags when they were donated to me, but I don't need them, and it was just like this tote bag of randomness. So I just sent it to the thrift store and I was like, be gone, because I have, as you can see, quite a bit of yarn up here. I have a lot of Mandala Sparkle. It was on clearance at Joann's when I worked there, and I bought a whole bunch of it. Actually, I bought all of it. But yeah, and then I didn't go buy yarn for a long time. Then I sorted it all. I have some yarn under my bed, not a lot. Excuse me, and I have some baby yarn under the couch, but I just had too much yarn, and I have bought a few, but the only yarn I'm buying is stuff like that's of quality. Not me. I mean, not local yarn store quality, but I'm trying to buy nice yarn and not just buy yarn just for the sake of buying yarn. And so anyway, I bought like 2 others of these, and the sole purpose of this yarn was to make hats. The other 2 I can't find because I use them to make my principal a hat, because we live in Florida. Today it's chilly, but when I say chilly, I mean it's like 60 degrees. And so we don't need winter hats as often, and although it has been cold from time to time. But my principal at my school, who hired me, so I'm forever grateful, she's going to the Midwest and it's cold. And so I made her like a really nice hat before she left, and I used 2 of these. Like, I used a white and I used a another one, but I can't find it, and I'm too lazy to look, so I'm sorry. But that brings me into my next thing. I bought this wonderful pom-pom making kit, and I love this thing. I do. I am kind of sad I never bought a pom-pom maker before, but if you don't have one, they're super cheap and they work really well. And the directions are easy. I got the Boy brand pom-pom tassel maker, so it makes tassels too, although I have not tried the tassel making part as of yet. But I will, because I have to make, I used to make some meditation beads, prayer beads, as part of my business called Redbird Malas. And one of the malas that a person bought a really long time ago finally broke. And they need me to restring it, and I haven't done it yet because I need a day where Brooke's at school and I have some time to myself, because it's time consuming. But anyway, so there's a tassel at the end of those beads, so I'll try it out. But anyway, the pom-pom maker part is super cool, and I made a pom-pom for the top of that hat. I don't have the hat anymore. I gave it away to the person, but you can see a picture of it on my Facebook page. Not on my Instagram, because my Instagram, I'm really picky about what pictures I put on there. Like, they have to be of good quality, and when I made that hat, it was like the middle of the night, and it was dark, so the picture's not very good, so it's not Instagram worthy, but you can go on Facebook and check it out. So anyway, I recommend buying the pom-pom maker kit, where you can make all sorts of sizes and pretty cool pom-poms. So yeah, there's that. And it comes in like this case, you know, so yes. So I bought that thick and quick, and then of course my big project, if you follow me on social media, is this sweater that I just completed last night. And it fits my daughter, but of course she's growing like a weed, so it's probably gonna fit her for probably like a couple months, and then after that it will be in her memories, I guess, because the biggest size that they had was 18 months, and my daughter is 18 months right now. So yeah, anyway, this took me a hot second to make. Knitting is slow going. Of course, I'm kind of slow in all of my crocheting and knitting because I'm just slow. And knitting, if you make a mistake, as some of you may know, it's a little bit more difficult to fix than crochet, because crochet you can just like pull it out and redo it. In knitting, you have to like not lose your loops, because if you do, then you get giant holes in your work, and that's super awesome. So yes, this is her little sweater. This was a free pattern on Ravelry that I found via Pinterest, and I put a little embroidery on it, which was not part of the pattern, but I needed something, and I like embroidery, but I'm trying not to go down the rabbit hole of embroidery because I don't need another thing to have to like do with my crafting life. I've got too much as it is, but I thought it was cute to do just a little bit. I wanted to do a bumblebee because she's Brooke and she's the queen bee, but I'm not that good, so flowers it is. Anyway, super cute. I like this pattern. Pretty easy. And yeah. So I have that. And then yesterday I went to the thrift store and I found 2 books. One is knitting vintage socks. I've never made socks. It sounds kind of scary, but there's some cute socks in here. I don't like to wear socks because I live in Florida and it's hot, and also my feet like to breathe, and I'm a registered yoga teacher, and yoga teachers don't like to wear socks. We like to be barefoot. But I would still like to try it, and I have some sock yarn and some pretty yarn, which, I don't know, I just want to do it. So that's something I'm going to maybe try to conquer another day. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry for yawning. We were out shopping all day. When I say shopping, we were like window shopping. I mean, I bought some yarn and a couple things, but like I have a gift card at Target and I didn't even use it. I'm just like over buying stuff. I don't know. It's just like we bought so much stuff over holidays, you know. It comes to a point where you're like, I'm done buying. I'm done consuming everything. And then I got that book, and then I got, at the same thrift store, 25 gorgeous sweaters for the brand new knitter, and you know that's me. This is a little dated, but I still like it, and if you picked different yarn than what they suggest, then I think you could make some pretty stuff. So the current project I'm working on is this sweater, but there's like 3 versions, so that's version 1. This is version 2. And this is version 3. And I like the 3rd one because I think it's like simpler, and I can use pretty yarn, and it's pretty and it's simple and it's timeless. So I'm working on that. And for the yarn, I went today and got the yarn for it. I am using Lion Brand's Touch of Alpaca, because who doesn't want a touch of alpaca, in my opinion. This is in the color Jade. It's very soft. It was 25% off today at Joann Fabrics, which still makes it like $3.50 or something. But that's okay. And I bought 4 of these to start because 4 balls of yarn will take me time to use in knitting because it's slow. And then I really need like 7. So then when I run out of these, I can go get whatever's left. And by then, I'll have more money? I don't know. Hopefully. Anyway. And then I also got Woolies hand-dyed yarn from Lion Brand. And I've never used this before. It's 80% acrylic and 20% wool. It says it's really hand-dyed and there's winding instructions, but you know, who knows. But this is what it looks like. It's pretty. I mean, you can't deny that it's pretty. And I got 2 of them. So there's that. My only concern is there's a lot of tied ends in there. And then, you know, I have all that mandala sparkle, and I have this now, but it's like, what do I make with it? Like, it's pretty, but what am I going to make? I don't know. I really don't. So, yeah. If you have some ideas, please post them in the comments. I mean, this is only 146 yards. So, yeah. I'm not sure. So that's kind of like my little haul. I'm trying to think, yeah, just more of the alpaca yarn, because that was for an actual purpose. And then I bought a new measuring tape because I keep losing my measuring tapes. And outside of that, I mean, I'm gonna say it again. I've already said this before. But if you want to knit, and you're going to be knitting a variety of things, you don't have to use straight needles, okay? This is something I've learned. That honestly, working with straight needles is annoying to me. I don't like it. I don't know why. Something about it doesn't feel great to me in my hands. And I would much rather knit on circular needles, but I don't exactly know why. I just do. So if you are making sweaters or anything, like this sweater I made on the circular needles, I recommend it because it's just nicer. I think though it holds the weight of the work better and you have much more space. But if you are to consider knitting, I highly recommend the Takumi Combo Clover Needle Set, circular needle set, because, and this is not sponsored, I wish, because all of the size needles that you could need, mostly, are already in this kit. Now, there's some missing because I took them out because I'm working on a sweater, but you have them all here, okay? In all their glory, all labeled. These are bamboo needles, and I love them because they have good friction. I don't like the metal. I don't know. I just don't. Then you have like this handy dandy guide, and it tells you the sizes of the cables that it has within it, and they are here. See? And then you can just interchange your needles and your cables to whatever project that you are making, and it's just so awesome, and I love it. And here is the very impressive sweater beginning stages that yeah, you love it, I know. But anyway, see, this is a very long cable because, I don't know, I guess I didn't need a cable this long, but it doesn't really matter because it's not in the round, it's just straight. But anyway, I just like this. I don't know. But if you're gonna knit, buy it. It's expensive. Joann has it usually half off if you get a good coupon. Amazon always has it half off. I mean, I don't want to say always, but mostly. And that's where my wonderful little brother bought it for me, was on Amazon. And it doesn't come loose so far. Like, the needles don't turn and come loose. And I have no complaints. So, the Takumi Combo Kit, circular needle kit by Clover is an A+ in my book. What else can I say? I mean, I just wanted to come on here and just post something, say something. It's been a while. I haven't been watching a lot of crochet and knitting videos lately, and I'm sorry, but I just haven't felt interested in doing it. I've been watching a lot of just junk YouTube channel, drama tea, weird, funny videos. I don't know. And then at school, I'm teaching kids. I taught kids about Pablo Picasso the first month. Second month, we talked about Georgia O'Keeffe. We did flowers, like large-scale flowers. And then after that, we were going to do another artist, but it's the holidays, so I did winter-themed stuff. And that's been really fun. And, I mean, it's just arts and crafts all the time. And I just have... Oh! I did make that Ma Otter from Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. If you want to see it, I have it on my Facebook and my Instagram. I guess I can get out of my bed and show you. Come with me. Come with me, and I will show you the wonderfulness that is Ma Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Ooh, you can see up my nose. Sorry about that. So, here we go. Let me get you all set up again. Okay, here she is. Isn't she adorbs? So, I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. It's a Jim Henson movie for Christmas, and I never heard of it before, even though I love Jim Henson. But my husband was like a big fan of, sorry, there's a hair, of, you know how when you get hair stuck in your yarn? No bueno. My husband was a big fan, and he showed me like the movie and stuff, and I was like, that's adorable. Well, Crafty is Cool Crochet on Netflix Really? Crafty is Cool Crochet on Etsy had this pattern for both Ma Otter and Emmett Otter, but I haven't done Emmett Otter yet because I just haven't yet. But she took some time to You can see her wonderful little collar and buttons and her dress, and she's got some feet, and she can kind of stand up. It's like pretty sturdy pattern. And her face is really cute. I mean, it's just overall really cute. So this was another big project that I've done recently, and I really like it. So, yeah, pretty cool. Anyway. So I guess that's all I have to say today. I hope you all have a good Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. And I hope you have a great Hanukkah if you celebrate Hanukkah. And I hope you have a great whatever it is that you celebrate, or just a great day if you don't celebrate anything, which is totally fine. But I will try to be back again someday, like Santa Claus, Frosty. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood. But I love you guys, and please leave a comment. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, Into the Warren, IN2, the number 2, the Warren, or Facebook, Into the Warren. And I will put them in the description as well. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah. Bye-bye.